no Breaking Bad spoilers. Hello everyone, it's Monday. This is My Damn Channel Live. I'm Beth. What's happening? I'm good. I'm rested from the weekend. Sometimes that isn't the case, you know. Sometimes. I'll tell you what, next weekend, I'm driving back from a wedding. The wedding is on Sunday night. Am I yelling? I'm driving back from a wedding on Sunday night and on Monday morning. It's not gonna be pretty. So next Monday, don't tell my boss. Whoa, did I just tell her? Okay. Anyway, that's next week. How are you guys today? Who's got a birthday? It's my ex-boyfriend's birthday today. Do you remember those things? I also remember his home phone number. Do you remember when you used to know numbers? Like you used to have them in your head, not just all, I don't know anyone's number anymore. It's all in my cell phone. But do you remember home phone numbers? Do you guys, any of you remember that? Okay, I really do want to know what's going on with you guys. So let's find out, let's talk to you. Can I get a comment? This is from Lovin' the Lazies. LOL, is Beth really from Wisconsin? Why is that so funny? Why, I mean, you could chuckle to yourself, but why are you laughing out loud at that? Wisconsin's awesome. So awesome. It is, and I am. And what, Packers are up again. So, this is what I'll do. Olympics over, we're gonna jump right now and it's gonna be Packers talk all the time. So there we go, thank you for that segue. Let's do more of that. Let's do that all show. Talk about the Packers, just kidding. Stay in the chat and stay with me, you guys. Right now, I've got a video from you if you're watching. It's a new video, it's from Product Displacement, and it's called Big Anthony's Pizza.
Hey, I'm Big Anthony from Big Anthony's Pizzeria. There's no excuse why you can't come down and try a piece. Maybe you're saying, Anthony, the bus doesn't stop there. Hey, shut up and eat the pizza. Why not give my cheesy meatball a try? Oh, but Anthony, I'm in a wheelchair and it's a struggle for me to try and do anything. Shut up and eat the pizza. But Anthony, I'm stranded on a desert island, and the only thing keeping me alive is drinking my own piss. You gotta shut up and eat that pizza. I just wrote and directed a short film, and I want to take the next step as a filmmaker. Shut up and make a feature. I don't know what to do with my life. Shut up and become a teacher. Hey, you're only open 2 hours every other day. And every week is a different day because every week is an odd number of days. Shut up and manja the pizza. So come on down to Big Anthony's Pizza in the heart of Century Plaza. You have no excuse not to. Capiche? Eat the pizza.
That made me want pizza. Not really. I want cereal. I'm not gonna lie, it made me hungry, but if I think about what I want, if I really am I could have anything right now, I want a cereal. Something crunchy and sugary, and one of those cereals that when it makes you more hungry after. Same thing with soft serve ice cream, when you eat it and then you're like, and now let's have dinner. Those are bad decisions. How about you guys help me get over those cravings that I have right now? Give me a comment. This is from Princess Vanessa. Do you like dogs? I love dogs. I love dogs a lot. When I was little, we had a dog named Barney, a big black lab, and my mom and my sister were afraid of it, and it was bigger than me, and I used to go be the one that had to bring it in from outside. So my mom and my sister would be like, go get it, Bethy, and I'd be like, come here, Barney, and I'd take it in, and then one day Barney bit my sister in the face, and that was it for Barney. We sold it to our neighbor, or we gave him to our neighbor. And so I got to see him, but it was really sad because then my mom was like, we don't have to keep the dog because Julie's afraid of him. So that was sad. And then one day someone brought Barney back to our front door and they were like, Barney was lost, and we found him, and he still had our tags on him, and my mom was like, that's not our dog anymore. And anyway, then we brought him, it's fine. Okay, so I do love dogs. I'm still getting over the fact that I never got to grow up with one. Next comment is from the Video Cadet 1. Hakuna Matata or YOLO? Hakuna Matata. Mainly because YOLO it's not, that's new to me. Hakuna Matata I grew up on, right? And also I used to play Lion King on Sega, And my friend and I Andrea and I spent an entire summer passing every level, and then we got to the Hakuna Matata level 6 and could never pass jumping up the logs in the waterfall. Anyone else? We never passed the Hakuna Matata level. And then one day I watched a friend pass it, and Simba turns into the lion after that waterfall. Spoiler alert. Next comment is from KyoT411. Say something in Wisconsin. Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I got that up there. I can do that real quick for you. Anytime you want, I can pull this out. So I was thinking, though, talking with my friend about how all accents can be kind of sexy. And this is the one where really, oh, no, there's just no way. There's no way to make the sex friendly. Oh, sure, yeah. Oh, great, for crying out loud, but sexy, no. Okay, next comment is from 12beans21. Hey, Beth, I dare you to dance around. Is that a ice cream cone? Is that just my stomach talking? My sister's birthday was yesterday. I know, that's a heart. Okay. You dare me? Happy birthday to your sister. I hate singing the birthday song, so I'm not gonna sing it, but I'm gonna dance for your sister's birthday. Did you guys watch rhythmic gymnastics? That was really amazing. Can't fake it. But did you watch it? It's incredible. You should look it up and watch some of the rhythmic gymnastics. I'm breaking the set. That's what happens when I dance, you guys. I'm too big for the space. Next comment is from GM Platts. OWD, Olympic withdrawal syndrome. Tell me about it. It hoits to even think about it. It hoits so bad. It hoits real strong. I'm in big denial. I'm gonna still talk about it a little bit, but I thank you for sharing that sympathy with me. You guys, we could all start a club if you want. I'm available to talk about it. We can rehash any event. I'm here for you. Next comment is from Saranovich. Caught a turtle today. It was of the painted variety. I was bitten by a snapper when I was 9 or 10. We let it go. Sorry, I hope you're healed from that, and physically and emotionally. Here's my day to tell you animal stories. I have one. This is also sad. So my brother's friends, you guys. I know this happened, unless they just lied to me, which now I'm realizing, this also paints them to be bad people, because maybe they're liars. But I was very, very young, and I remember hearing this story from them, that day they were driving, our babysitter drove them to the lake to go swimming. They saw a turtle on the side of the country road in Wisconsin. They picked up the turtle to save the turtle. They were gonna save it, and they put it in a towel in the car, not get the car dirty. And when they got to the lake, they realized that they had suffocated the turtle, and the turtle was dead. And they were young too. I was probably 5 and they were about 10. Innocent. They were trying to save the turtle. Should I tell you this part? This is the bad part, which still could be a lie, but I heard then that these terrible, terrible boys, then with the dead turtle played Frisbee with the turtle. I'm sorry. I love turtles, and that's terrible, but I think that happened. Really sorry about that. Here's a tweet. Let's move on. I'm sorry. Are you crying? This is from Bamboo Fan, at Bamboo Fan. OMG, you're being kidnapped by Robin Williams. I favorited that because this was in reply to, can we get the picture that I posted? So I posted this with a tag romantic stroll, which it's none of your business if that was a romantic stroll. I just thought it was funny that this guy was holding my wrist and it looked like I didn't know how to hold hands, or I don't know how to be romantic. And I think the sunlight really captured that guy's arm, and it really does look like Robin Williams. Maybe it was. That's funny. He's a hairy fellow, right? For kind of a blonde guy, very hairy. Okay, my face is gonna go away for a second. Not really. But stay in the chat, you guys. We'll bring up more of your comments in a minute.
It's the John Friedman Internet Program on your World Wide Web.
Okay, sure.
It's the John Friedman Internet Program on your World Wide Web.
All right, we're back. We have a tweet. We're back. See, we're just gonna go right into it. This is from Andrew Anderson. Just had cereals for dinner. What are your favorite ones, Beth? Man, I'm jealous. I talked about cereal a lot in the show. I'm sorry if you're really sick of me talking about it, but again, like the Olympics, we could start a club. I'm available to talk about cereal all the time. I really enjoy a mix, a blend of all kinds of bad cereal. I would like to have a bowl of Captain Crunch berries with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, maybe something to even out that, like some Rice Krispies, just, to fill it out and give it a little bit of give me a little time to just chill out from the sugar. And I'd like to throw in something with flakes, honey bunches of oats. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's it. Those 4 in one bowl. Big spoon. Cold milk. Next comment is from the Marion202. What shoes are you wearing? Trick question. You're not wearing any shoes unless you are. Then this question just became redundant. Well, here's the thing. I'm wearing some just shiny flats. These are actually too small, so I wear them only here in the set. I can't wear them outside to walk around because my feet don't fit. And then here's the trick, though. I'm not wearing the shoe on that foot. You win. We both win. Next comment is from Beyond Weird 1. Is there a video game you could never complete? The question is there a video game I could complete? Because I've never completed any of them. Actually, no, I got Cut the Rope app on my phone, and I completed all the levels, and then I was bragging about it to a friend, and he revealed that I just had the free version that has just 10 levels. So then he pulled out his phone and showed me, and he was on level 200, and yeah, so back to once again, no, I've never completed any video game. I enjoy playing them, but I'm not good. Next comment is from Brita Portugirl. That's a cool name. Beth, how did you get in the Bachelorette movie? Yes, you guys, I don't know if you've seen, but I am in this new movie, The Bachelorette. There's a trailer out. You can see me in the background of it. I auditioned. I got it through my manager. I got the audition. I nailed it. I really nailed it. That was just, whoops. I nailed it. I got the role. The first day on the set, I had my own trailer. I met Will Ferrell. He produced the movie. I hung out with him in the green room. I had a bunch of lines. It was awesome. I was on set for a week and 2 days. It was really cool. I hung out with Kirsten Dunst and Ella Fisher and Lizzie Kaplan and Adam Scott. It was really cool. The thing is, all my lines are cut. I'm just I do a lot of this in it. I'm not wearing glasses. This is what I look like in the film. Doing a lot of background. Really strong acting. Pretty good. It's not in theaters. I was gonna say you should go see it in your theater, but it's available on iTunes right now. You can buy it. So that's exciting. Still got paid, you guys. Still got paid. Next comment is from Snarfist. Can you give fishing tips? I'll do that face in a minute. I'm out of luck there. Okay, so the first face was and the next one was So fishing tips, absolutely. You gotta have patience. You have to have patience, and you have to bring a chair, and you have to have beer. You have to have beer. I don't think you should bring liquor, because then you're gonna get too out of control and drunk, and what if you catch a really big one? You won't have the strength. Beer, take it easy. Definitely some snacks. Throw one of your snacks on the fishing line, like the way you give a dog a treat sometimes, not chocolate. Give a snack to the fishies, maybe that'll work. Maybe they want your food. And again, just the patience, a book or a friend, so that's guaranteed to get you a fish. All right. Next comment is from Vanessa Gregor. What is your top favorite candy, Beth? Such a hard question. What's yours? I don't, so many different categories. Let's just go with recently would be dots. Remember when we broke the Justin Bieber piñata? Lots of candy in there, and I think I've had a reemergence of enjoying dots and enjoying finding a bit in my teeth. 2 hours later, you forget about it, and then you finally get it out, and you're like, oh, good, that was good. That did taste good a few hours ago, and it tastes good now because it tastes the same as it did then. And I'm sure that those dots, well, they couldn't have been in that piñata for too long because it's Justin Bieber, and he's only about 12, right? So they couldn't have been in there for longer than 2 years. Dots. It's dots. Next comment. Oh, sorry, we'll go back to that 1 second. Come back to me. Wait, I want to tell you something. I did lose a tooth and a milk dud when I went to see the movie Aladdin in the movie theater. True story. Next comment. Nick McGee, how do you feel about the choices you have made in life? Man, Nick, really hard hitting today. Favorite candy, how do I feel about choices I made in my life? I feel strong. I feel strong. They brought me here, and I'm pretty excited about that. I get hoid a lot. That's not my fault. That's not my choices that I make. I think that I'm happy with my choices in life because they've brought me here. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy about them. I'm not happy about the 5-pound bag of Mike and Ike's I ate. Have I told you about this? That has now caused me to have the sweet tooth, which is why it's what I talk about. So that was a bad decision, but I was a child and I blame my mom. I blame my mother for that. Next comment is from WeS40. What movie would you want to be in? Like, I want to be in any Christopher Guest movie, upcoming or a movie that's already been made. Guys, these questions are so hard. Very good questions. Thank you. I think I'd like to be in, any Christopher Guest movie from the past. Best in Show is one of my favorite movies, which is kind of what my vlog is named after, Beth in Show. I just love movies that have characters that really, like, the actors get to really figure out who their character is and then almost like play on the set and, kind of improv a little bit. That's what I want, is to have a really awesome character and then just like play with other actors and comedians who are game with a really good director. That's the dream. Next comment is from Easy Money 202. That's also the dream, easy money, right? What kind of car do you drive? Well, I live in New York City, so I don't have a car. But the only car I've ever driven is a Pontiac Sunfire. And I don't really know cars very well, so that's the only car I ever really want, because I loved that car. Although one time I went to Europe for a month, and I came back and the sunroof had been left open. It also was towed, by the way, because they did construction on the street, so it was towed. I went to pick up the car, paid like $300 in towing fee because it had been towed for a whole month. And the sunroof had also been open, and there was moss growing in my car. So when you come back from Europe and you're broke from that trip, it's really awesome to then have that happen. That was special. Still love that car though. Next comment, this is the last one for today. Tyler Taco 12233. What's your favorite school subject? Theater or like drama or like something like that doesn't involve math or science. I like English too. Dancing, if dancing's a school subject, I didn't have that. I went to a small high school. So like something that's arty that you can kind of like act or fake your way out of and like pretty much guarantee an A. That's my favorite. That's our time, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Let's do this again tomorrow because I'm doing a summer haul. I'm gonna bring in all my favorite things that I've used this summer. And if and when you're here in the chat, I'd love to hear the things that you're using this summer. It'll be like show and tell, you guys, right? Okay. And Wednesday, Judah Friedlander's here, the world champion himself, and I will be breaking some records with the assistance of Dan Rollman from Record Setter. And we maybe have a dog hosting on Thursday, like an actual dog. That dog, Tommy the Pomeranian, the Tumblr dog. No big deal, big deal. See you tomorrow.